Okay, so see the level he went to for his company, but his girl that you claim you love.
Not even one kokoro. Sorry.
You didn't even know what you did. You didn't even know what. To you, you didn't do anything.
You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, yippee! My name is Temilade and I'm super excited to welcome you on today's episode. So today's episode is actually different. It's not the regular episode because I have two of my beautiful girls here. The super beautiful, intelligent Queen Tasia.
Hi everyone, good to have me here. Hey everybody.
Then I have the delectable Queen Jaja of Opobo.
Hi everyone, thanks for having me, Timmy. It's good to be here. And yes, Jaja the brand here.
All right, guys. So today's episode is actually more like a movie review. Fair Play is a movie on Netflix. Hearing like few weeks ago. I had to bring my girls here for us to talk about it. So it was about colleagues having been in a relationship. Well, actually, so I'm going to be asking my girls here what's their view on the movie. Jaja, what do you think about the movie Fair Play?
Okay, let me briefly explain it for those of you who haven't watched. But if you haven't watched, just quickly go and watch it. Come back. For those of you that have watched, maybe you've forgotten. Let me just shed some light about a girl and a guy, steamy hot relationship, office lifestyle, and but it's a secret office relationship because of their office policies. So it's all fun and games till one of them gets a promotion. Okay, there's a promotion on ground and the girl gets it instead of the guy getting it. And mind you, she gets this out of merit as the company recognized her gift and what she has done in comparison to the guy who they didn't think was as hardworking as she was, who had made a lot of mistakes and cost the company a lot of money and was kept in the system because of a friend's referral. So it was like a pity party employment. So that is why the guy didn't get the employment, because ideally he is older than her in the system. Her being there as his boss, unfortunately her fiance now has to report to her. So her being there as a boss, has some thorns in their relationship, and the guy can't take it anymore. He's now jealous, and long and short of the story is that she stabs him. So that's just the fast-forwarded version, but it showed a lot of things, and it just shows how it's not easy, how jealousy is real. I mean, these kind of things can affect friendships, and then it shows which one people really prioritize at the end of the day, and shows how selfish people can be. And then it really exposes what we call love and lust and infatuation. Thank you. So it just helps you separate all these things, because at the end of the film you notice that I don't really think that was love. It might be the whole steam of we are hiding, we are sneaking that might have given them. So luckily for them, they would have entered a marriage which would have broken up eventually if they had, gone, if they had not gone through this rough patch, because it was a huge test of faith. The solution to this problem would have just simply been for one of them to throw in the towel in the company and then look for something else. Who knows what the guy would have met outside? Like, who knows? If he ideally really wanted to start his company, he could have started his company and maybe done something better, or they would have done a partnership or whichever. But I mean, that didn't happen, and sorry went sour. So let us dig in. But that's just the summary in short.
But the movie is basically showing how people value people, what love is, and when it's time to test that thing you called love, how many people can stand the test of love. Because you that are all about, oh, my man, my woman, my man, my woman. When it's time for your love to be tested, how well do you stand the test of time? Because, okay, let's be honest, the love is not always rosy. It's not always the good parts.
Yeah.
It's not always. It's just like life scenarios. What you face in life. You always there are basketballs that will hit you in your face, and you
Yeah.
have to keep going. Why? Because you have a goal. So at the end of the day, what is love to you? To him, I feel he valued his company more than his
Yeah.
so-called
He was
girlfriend.
in love with the company.
Yeah.
Because look at what he did with Campbell. He knelt down. He had to. She told him not to go. He like please leave, and he went. And they gave him 30 minutes, and he gave
seconds.
60 seconds. Sorry, and he
Yeah.
gave a disappointing speech.
Elevator
I'm like,
He knelt down,
who cancels their elevator pitch
like,
by kneeling down?
and proposing.
decisions in business are not made based on emotions.
Thank you.
You have to have
Emotions, value.
What value are you
What
bringing?
value was
All the
he
decisions
adding?
that he has
Or,
been making,
CEOs, if your employee does not kneel down to propose to you, don't give them permission on a lighter note, because like, what was he doing on the floor?
Like,
Exactly.
Amongst other issues, what was he really doing on the
I
floor?
saw him,
Pledging
like,
his allegiance. So
that's
what?
what they need you
And
to
what's
do.
this thing?
Like,
I mean, the stories were
so
like
from
that.
your speech, your boss will say, okay, you're promoted. Really? Really? We're in the office setting.
The
corporate.
irony is that the person who opened was the replacement. Opened the
Like,
door like, excuse me, sir.
sir.
I said, by the way, I suppose you have not met.
The new PM.
And it was a slap on his face.
Yeah,
Like,
he was.
why? Okay, so see the level he went to for his company. But his girl that you claim you love,
Not even one kokoro.
not
Sorry.
even- you didn't even know what you did. You didn't even know what to you. You didn't do anything. Don't pretend about your emotions to your partner, because it keeps
Yes,
piling
I
and
think that's another
piling
thing.
until when the outburst comes, and your partner is like, "Where is this coming from?" Because she asked him, "Are you okay?" She knew he wasn't going to be good with it.
Yeah.
She asked him, "Are you okay?" He will smile and hug her. It's fine. He said, eating him up from within.
Yeah.
And finally, the outburst. He would have just accepted, okay, I'm not fine. I'm sure she would support him to look for what else to do. But he did not. And again, he was threatened by her growth. It's not her fault that she's smart. It's not her fault that she's
Exactly.
good. It's not her fault. Maybe what she's good at, you are not good at it, and you can be good at something else. But then, because that was what you wanted, that was what's in your head, that's what is for you. Even what is for you is not even what is for you. Try to know yourself first before you even know what is meant for you. And also, it's a really good movie. I feel you guys should go and watch it, because this is going to this discussion is going to get intense. So just go and watch it first before you come back and continue this video.
Do you think she made a mistake promising to get him a promotion at all? Was that part really necessary?
I feel that was where her emotions came into play.
She felt guilty.
Yeah, she felt
So that was
guilty.
a blow on her own side.
Yeah.
She just felt.
She was.
I think anybody
She's in
would.
love now.
She's in love, and I think anybody would do it.
That's where
Yeah.
all the
She made a promise that she couldn't really keep. And
up.
she tried.
She just wanted
She
to please
genuinely
him.
tried. She genuinely
Yeah.
I
tried.
feel she didn't want to feel like a bad person for
genuinely
taking
tried,
his
yeah.
job. So she just wanted to do everything that would make him happy. She wasn't even trying to be based on the company's level or any. She just wanted to make him happy. So she wanted to go through any means. And then you go and then you say, do you know she offered her analyst sex to promote him?
that's
Really, nigga?
like,
No, but what I like about her own aspect of the movie, and I'm not just saying this because of the whole woman thing. I like the fact that you could still see her attempt to romance, so to say. Like, she still just wanted to she was still just interested in, she will still come and touch the guy, she'll still text him funny stuff, always want to come home, meet him and do. But he was just like, blah. Like,
she was trying
not
to make
today.
things like go
Like, she was
behind
still
us. She
trying
wanted
to-
to move on,
tried.
but he did not want to move on. He wanted to live in his
Like,
past.
so if someone
He
doesn't
was
want to,
in love with that particular company.
Yeah.
that's the major issue.
Maybe it took him a
I know
lot to
that
get
speech.
there.
And you know the speech you made about the man
Yeah.
being like his mentor, someone
Yeah.
you look to. So
It was like a dream
a dream
of
come true
life,
for him.
and then somebody, your own babe, will now come and snatch the dream away from
A
you.
very smart babe. Think about it like that.
Yeah, smart babe.
And like, if you even put it in a God context, perhaps that was not your path.
That's right. and the Lord is about to lead you to your right
No,
path.
so that's
Not the end.
listen,
Yeah,
it's
true.
like it's very true. It happens a lot in life.
Yeah.
Everybody will be probably maybe everybody is going towards Yaba. And you say, let me go
Go
towards
towards
Yaba.
Yaba.
Meanwhile, God is telling you to go to Lekki.
Yeah.
And you're not even listening. Like how all my friends are in Yaba. What are your friends doing there in Yaba? What are you going to do
Yeah.
there? You don't even know. Just that everybody's going, let me go.
Let
That's
me
not,
go.
it's not like that.
Your friends are Jackpa and you
I-
want to Jackpa. Is your destiny in the US?
Or in the UK.
But
That's another story for another day.
let's move
Fair
on.
Play is actually a very good movie. So of course it's about two people, in a man and a woman in a relationship. But when I saw the movie, I wasn't just looking at it from that perspective. I was also looking at, oh, this could even be a female to female relationship, or a male to male, like in the office. Let's say like your bestie now. You guys were employed on the same day, you started the same maybe the same role or the same level, and at some point she gets promoted and you are still on the same level. Of course, this is something that happens, that maybe amongst a peer, somebody might just be promoted, and then you start to hear different comments. And these are things I remember having. After I posted it on my WhatsApp, I started to get different comments from ladies saying, oh, that, oh, they actually face things like this in their office. So you would hear when a lady is promoted at work, some people will come up with stories like, oh, she's probably sleeping with the boss. And there was a particular scene where Luke actually insinuated that probably, oh, she must have slept with Campbell for her to get that job. And I'm like, why do we women, every time a woman gets promoted,
Saying that
or
way.
yeah, or a woman gets buys a house. I'm not saying there are no women that do stuff like that, but
We're not saying that.
yeah, we're not saying that, but why generalize? Why do you have to
Woman work hard.
downplay a woman's effort? Like, you know that, oh, this woman, she has really worked at it. Why can't you just be happy for her and move on? Like, why do people have to attach it to, oh, she's probably sleeping with her
man.
boss, or she's sleeping with a man, or okay, maybe she's from the same tribe as the chairman, or they just come up with different kind of excuses, different kind of reasons, just to downplay the woman's effort. So that wasn't cool at all. But I particularly enjoyed the end part. Like, I was really really happy. That was one. I love how it ended. Like how it begged. It made sure that begged her rather. I really really like that part. And I think one of my favorite. Okay, so there was this scene in the when they were in the office, when the other guy, our colleague, another analyst, was insinuating that the way she looks like Luke, and she said, I don't shit where I eat.
Yeah.
Apparently she was even taking more than shit. Like, she was shitting and doing all of that. So I mean, that the movie was really,
Oh, by the way, best CEO ever. Do you remember when she was telling him the her cooked up lie, and he goes, "Leave the story to HR." I'm like, CEO of life. I see you value my presence.
Yeah.
He didn't even bother. I was like, no, no, no.
She was like,
Like-
saying, oh, he was disturbing her. Da, 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 da. He's like, he listened. I love the fact that he
Yeah.
Kept quiet till the
listened.
end.
He listened. Like,
Yeah.
you done?
Leave the story for HR to come up with. Don't stress yourself. I like your brain where it sits.
Yes.
Oh my God. I see you. I see you value her girl.
It just shows that she has value.
Like, he has value for her. Like, come on,
Yeah.
he's not my problem. He thought the guy will probably never get any
True.
job anywhere.
Do you get
You're my
exactly.
focus. Leave the
Yeah.
story. But next time, don't do this
Don't
kind of
do
thing.
this.
Shut
That's
up.
all.
I'm like,
Like,
okay.
don't be
You
valuable.
can tell that the
Nobody will do
man
it
values
anyhow.
the woman's
Yes,
job.
she's
And then
valuable.
something people need to understand here. You mentioned something similar. It's not always the case. And then people always talk. When people can't understand your
Your
growth, your
relationship.
success, your
Yeah.
method, and it's a factor of their own mindset and their own thinking.
Yeah,
If
sure.
in their own life people don't get promoted, or people without doing bad stuff, or not bad
Yeah.
stuff, whatever it's called.
Whatever.
Let's just say whatever. You know, that is their own mindset. If your own mindset is different, and you know that, oh, I need to read this, I need to expand my knowledge to get this
Yeah.
growth, I need to put more of myself into this job in order to get promotion, then that is on your own pattern. You keep doing stuff for you, because I like the fact that you centralize it. It's not just about male and female. It happens even female.
Everywhere.
Even if a female boss loves you, I've had scenarios like that. they come up with the funniest things.
Hmm.
They say, oh, this one is treating you like she's her first daughter, she's treating us like the stepdaughters. Or they'll say, oh, she's a witch, she wants to bewitch you and take your youth. Very funny things. You don't even want to hear it. You don't even want to hear it, because when you start hearing, by the time you compile all, the guys, they'll say what, sugar daddy. The guys, they'll say, by the time you compile it, you now put two and two. You don't see that, you know what, it's not just me, these people are not okay here.
Exactly.
So let me just leave them.
That's usually my conclusion.
This one,
They are-
because
they are
if you
not
even
okay.
put the stories together, it doesn't even make
It
any
doesn't
sense.
make any
It doesn't
sense.
make any sense. Like, how would I
wow.
possibly do this? So, of what benefit? Is it me? Like, what time? Of what benefit would this? It doesn't even make sense. So, what would
Yeah.
it, like, the benefits never just adds up.
At all.
Why would I do this inside?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first question. Like,
Yeah.
what benefits?
Yeah.
Well, what would I get promoted to?
Exactly. Like,
Okay, how old is it a benefit? But that's not what she did. Like, she
Yeah.
got like a bonus, but then again, she couldn't even get that job by sleeping with somebody. That's
no
where
how,
if you watch the
exactly.
movie, you need to understand.
yeah, their
There's
company
no
is
how.
performance
It's
based.
performance based.
So there's no how.
Yeah.
Like, you insulted the woman, dumb fucking bitch.
Yeah. Just one mistake. She made
One.
just one mistake.
The
Not
mistake
like
cost
she
them
was doing it.
$15,000
And
or
let's
so.
look
Yeah.
at the ratio of men to women in that company.
Yeah.
Men are like all over the place.
Place.
She was like the only lady, and she had to like work herself
worked it.
out
Yeah.
to the top. And then first it was when Luke was hearing it in passing, like, oh, she slept with him. Like, do women always have to sleep with men to be successful? It's sad because, okay, I know some women do it, but you don't have to generalize. You don't have to. There are some women that work their ass off.
And then you're even saying that men also do it. Let's also let's
That's
hello.
let's
And
call
there are
it.
men that still be able to get promotion.
Men
So let's also
So let's just
it's just that it's not as pronounced.
yeah.
we know.
But let's not shake that table. Yeah.
But we know.
How would you handle this type of issue if it was something that happened between you and your office bestie?
Let's hope it doesn't happen. Number one, but I think I'll quit.
You will
Because
quit for your bestie?
Bessie, sorry. No, okay, I'll try. She didn't even show off for me to say I will try not to show off. But she did show off. So I can't even say I will
Yeah,
try
she
not to show off.
didn't actually.
There's so much carry along you can possibly do, but it will still be seen as shown off. There's nothing you will do that will be right, in all fairness.
Yeah.
So I think it's for you to try to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Although they avoided this conversation so much in this movie till it busted out.
exactly.
She knew that
have that
yes, she knew that there was
conversation.
a conversation to have. He knew that there was a conversation to have. They kept on being too busy to have that conversation. They should have just
They
had
should
it.
have, yeah.
But she asked him, and he was saying it's fine.
I mean, in what? No, they should have just.
When it was obvious that
Yeah, they should have just had that conversation.
conversation.
It's not really Emily's fault because it's his own insecurities that came out to play.
That's
Because
Yeah.
if reverse was the case, I believe you me, she was fine.
Yeah, she was.
She was
actually
fine.
very happy. She was really, really happy. Like, my God.
She was
and
fine.
I think that's how we women are. Like, we would sacrifice. We're really women
Especially
are
when
willing
it comes
to
to
sacrifice
us and our
their
guys.
own job. Yeah,
But-
like I want my guy to be like the best. I
Because
want
most
it to
of
be
the
very
times you
okay.
see women, they'll move to so and so because of their husband.
Yeah.
But if
We'll
reverse
pack our
was the
bags
case
and
and you
"I'll
got
follow
a
my
job
man."
in Gwagwalada that will pay you 1 billion, you can't leave your marriage for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or eventually, even if you do, you still go home.
True.
Even your family will tell you that, are you joking? How are you leaving your family?
Yeah.
But if it was me, I'll tell my friend the truth. Tell her that the CEO don't really like her and thinks that it's pity party work. And I believe that she can do better elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because it was going to happen one way or the other. If she doesn't believe me, I know that between me and my God, I have done
Your
my own
part.
due diligence, and I mean that's the best she could have done for her.
Yeah.
Perhaps suggested a couple of trainings or tell her ways of developing herself. But other than that, what else would she do? She can't spoon feed her.
Yeah.
And then you see that she gave him a lot of chances, mind you. There's
True.
the chance she gave him, like there were two chances, yeah. The first one almost cost her. In fact, gave her a very big insult.
Yeah,
The second one, thank God wisdom took place.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what? No, I'm going to take it. I'll
Yeah.
take a chance on myself. I've not
myself,
failed
yeah.
myself up until
Yeah.
this date, so I won't do it now. And then that came up for her. So this kind of thing will weigh on you as a person. So you have to be really smart. How did I get here?
Yeah.
She had a lot of doubts with her self-esteem when the guy started insulting her. Because it will happen. It will happen. So you need to know, who am I? What am I doing? Why am I? Even the guy himself could have been better than he actually was given credit for in that same scenario, that same space. But he didn't even have enough self-esteem in himself.
Yeah.
So if he did, he would have known that, okay, I have gained experience here. I'm not going to start from the bottom. So let me go somewhere else.
Exactly.
If they're not seeing my value, let me go. I've made a couple of mistakes here that these people cannot overlook. Let me go elsewhere. Perhaps he could have done better.
Himself and
But he didn't he just wanted what he wanted, and
Yeah.
his gaze was just.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't really help someone like that.
True.
You can only do so much. You are not their savior.
You're not.
Perhaps you refer them to their parents or human resource or a therapist if.
Yeah. If I were to be in that situation, no, I don't ever want to be in that situation. Oh, God, I beg. But if I were to be in that situation, first off, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a conversation, because I don't know, my best friend, she's human. She's gonna feel bad.
It can't be easy.
It's not going to be easy on her, so I can't not accept the fact that she's human first and just try to move on. I will look for every way to help her, every possible way I can.
Yeah.
I will look for every way to help her. And it's going to also affect my job because I will honestly be biased when it comes to her. I'm not even gonna lie. I won't be so professional because I'm human. First off, if it comes to her, anything that happens, I'll be like, I'll just try to move this way, and it won't be good for my job.
Sure.
Because I'm meant to be professional, right? But I'm trying my best not to feel guilty. So I'm trying to please her for not being guilty. And that's going to be too much. So I'll just advise her, if you can, can't just tell her walk away. No, it's not possible. But I will tell her the background story that she doesn't know. Okay, you are not so good at this, which might even be more because she'll think I'm lying. I just want her to go. But if she's someone that knows me well, of which I expect my best friend to know me to a fault, she won't assume I will lie to her because of that. So I will just advise her based on the fact that, okay, this is the truth. And go and test the waters. But I'll not say go. I'll not even identify like going. But I'll leave you to make your decision. But I will advise from a place of a best friend. And if she goes, thank God for us. If she does not,
thank God for us.
It is well. That is all I can say. It is well.
Right.
Yeah.
I think for me too, I'll probably just have a conversation with my friend. Yeah. And then conversation is very, very important. I'll make her, of course, in a way, I also advise her. If you notice in the movie, in one of the scenes, Emily even promised Luke a promotion that she was going to help her. I think I'll probably want to do something like that, and I'll probably re-strategize with my friend, like, okay, babe, this thing that you are doing is like, it's not working. Can we re-strategize? Because for Emily to have gotten to that position, obviously she was doing some things right.
Yeah.
And I think if you watch that movie, you will notice that most of their relationship was based on sex, passion, all of those things, fun. Exactly. We never saw any parts where they were having serious conversations, and that was why even when that issue happened, they never really sat down to talk about it. So I mean, if they used to have proper conversation, Emily would have been sharing some strategies. I'm sure Emily had some things that she was doing. She had some things. Maybe she had relationship that she was in terms of work relationship with her bosses, and she's obviously very good at her job. So maybe if I was in that kind of position, I would definitely be sharing some strategies with my colleague or my friend rather, like, oh, babe, I think you should be doing this thing at this time, and this so share, because at the end of the day, if you even get promoted, they are going to sabotage you. And
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
true.
was what actually happened with Luke and Emily. Like, he was going to sabotage her to make sure that she feels in that position. So sometimes, even when you're succeeding, also share with your friends. And
Can you be with a man that you earn higher than? My side.
Let me answer that.
Yeah, that's fine.
it's
Yeah.
getting hot in here.
Yeah.
What I'll say yes is because most people won't tell you this, but a lot of people, especially olden marriages, them solely dependent on their wives to start their businesses or to start taking care of their family, and then eventually, obviously, they balance it
Yeah.
out. The man starts doing better and then more than you can see. There are people that you can tell that this guy has potential.
Yes. Yes.
You can tell it.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
can't
saying
beat that.
somebody that is just there. They pay me, they pay me.
You can't beat it.
You can tell that.
It's like a
You can
star.
even tell that, okay, even if he's not doing well now, he has this drive.
Yes.
This man will not
At
allow
the
me.
end of the
Even
day.
with his small naira,
Yes.
you can see
The
that
way he
you
handles
still
it. It's true.
Yeah.
there's difference. So
Yeah.
that kind of person, please come home to baby.
Yeah. Please, I mean.
So yeah.
I know.
Hello.
So yeah, can I be with a man that I earn higher than?
Not saying no, I sister.
Definitely, I can. But I have to know you are not insecure about my wealth. I have to know you are not threatened by my money, just like this movie. He was threatened by her growth. That's why all those things
Yeah.
happened. If he wasn't threatened, I don't think they will have issues.
Very true.
He'll be very fine, knowing fully well he has capacity to grow, and then they'll be good. But I feel he was threatened. He didn't even know his own worth. So he just wanted to pull her down. So back to me, yes, I can be with a man I earn higher than. It's a relationship, it's not a race. We are not fighting, okay, who
Word. It's a relationship is not a race.
who has more money. No, we're here to build together. We're here to grow together. So if I have now, does not mean you will not have more than me later. If you have more than me later, more than me now, it doesn't mean you will not have more than me later. So it's like, I will scratch your back now, you can scratch my back later. It's a process. We're going, we're running, we're working, but make sure you hold my hands with you, and trust me, I'll hold yours firm. That's just it. I can support every and any way I can. Why? It's my relationship, but I have to know that who I'm with is interested in this with me. I can't be doing all this, supporting all this with someone that just wants to make his own money and leave me behind. Like, why now? There are levels of, there are certain things I have to see. And like Jaja said, potential matters a lot. And to be honest, we see potentials. Oh, there are some things that you cannot hide. Like, you can't hide it. It just comes naturally. There are some men you see, even if they are broke. See, you can tell, you can bet with anybody that I know for sure this certain man, he's going to be very rich. Why? Because of the way they handle their life, because of the way they handle money. Check it, people that handle money is very important. People that handle money, you know how far they go in life. People that take care of people around them. And I'll just leave this for the ladies. Be with a kind man. It's very important. A kind man, not just kind to you, kind to the people around. When you go out, how does that man treat the waiter? How does he treat the driver? How does he treat the security man? Because money is good. Don't get us wrong. We love money. Like, we love money. But there's more to life outside money. So I want to ask, yeah, that movie was about internal collabo, right? So will you date someone in your office? And what's your
Why you
view?
looking at me? I understand them now. I understand. No, like I really understand because of this whole
Yeah.
scenario. It's not easy to date someone in your working space. It will cause a lot of bias, especially if you work together. I was also surprised to see that the guy was in sitting opposite her. When they came to it's not by using
Yes.
it's not by using two different trains on one and see. This one will come to the, it's not by that. It's an allow company to put asunder what God has joined together. So, but will you date somebody in your office?
Yeah, don't we don't advise it. No international.
But
Okay,
But at the same time,
don't allow anybody
policy
put
stop you from meeting your husband.
bam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't allow what God has joined together. Anybody's company policy do what? Put asunder. That's all I say.
You like go on few days and then you see there's like a potential something that's about to happen. You guys can have that conversation.
Can declare it in your exit interview.
Yeah.
I'm leaving because I found the one.
If the one now doesn't become the one, then
Sorry. We hope another company employs you.
that will be an experience for you to learn from, because regardless of whatever it is,
Yeah.
you're still gonna learn.
But I'm actually curious, guys.
Yeah.
I want to see the comments. Has anybody experienced this thing
Yeah, please.
that they regretted? Like, let's
Have you
know.
dated someone in your
Yeah,
office?
yes, you don't have to say the exact details. Just tell us.
Yeah.
Even if it means maybe sending us comments and then so that we can read, or
Yeah.
let's just see, because we need to know what is really happening. We know some people that are married,
Let's
but
also ask
still.
this question. Have you done it? Not in your present employment, but have you dated someone in your office before?
What kind of question is that one?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Lie. So that yes, so my internet will bring it out. Lie. Anybody answering shit. Me, I have another question. Sorry, what of you person in another branch? Like for instance, I don't talk about one
Different
company,
branch.
but for instance, we have Lagos, Ogun State, Abuja. So how about that one? That's even worse. So that when they now employ, by the way, our Abuja branch have fine girls. So the, for instance, the guys in Abuja, they now employ 5 girls there. That's how you be down. I don't know, you need to leave it.
Okay, maybe in the same state, not outside. Yeah.
It's more complicated.
I
About.
don't even want to know anything that concerns you.
No, whichever. In fact, I don't even
In the
know.
environment, I'm a jealous lover. I'm not be thinking maybe that's good now. Telling you.
Or you know,
Paranoia.
Might have to reduce
And then we know.
that word. You just want to drop it as a fact, but then let's drop it. Yeah.
So my own take is never stop working on yourself. Like similar to what she said, but that's just my basis. Never stop. You can never stop learning. You can never know too much. You can never be you can be the best, but you can be better. You can be better than better. You can be the bestest, if there's a word like that.
Yeah.
Because my mom said one thing to me, that you might be thinking you're so perfect, or whatever school you went to. There'll be one small, what they call Gen Z or whatever, that will come with their masters and more knowledge and more exposure, and you will be reporting to that person if you do not keep on developing yourself.
So, yeah.
Our knowledge at some point gets outdated. As when I did, I studied business and marketing. Yeah, digital marketing was not taught as a basic course. It's something that you learn on your own if you want to learn, but for university to teach it, it's not there. It's the basic marketing principles they teach you, then you can have that specialize. So if I stopped there, then that is my own headache. So it's up to you to at least you can keep on looking at your company if you want to use that as a benchmark to see that, okay, where's my company going now? We're going more international. What do they require for my role now? Expand. People in my role, what are they doing? Go train yourself on course. You don't have to be waiting for your HR or whoever to train you. All these entitlements, it's not necessary. You need to just train yourself, put yourself out there more, go meet people, network. Don't play with it. Network. And then there are some people that, in all fairness, it's called see finish. That's it. They have seen you finish. No jokes. No matter how much you do, you can't impress these people again. And you shouldn't kill yourself. It's not your fault. It's just who they are, and it's just what it is. So sometimes you might need to step out of, remove yourself from that situation.
Sure.
sincerely, you might be the best. You might have taken all these courses, you might not, but people will still see your value. So there's no point dragging. Just take yourself out of that scenario. It's not. I don't think it's never that serious. The world is the sky is big enough for 1,001 birds and so many more. So go and fly somewhere else. If someone doesn't respect your value, move on.
Important thing to say, and then my take home will say, know your worth. That's very, very important. If Luke knew his worth, he won't stay for people to treat him like a mediocre. Be valuable, like she said. You can't stop learning. You can never, whatever you know is the beginning point for someone else's knowledge.
Yeah.
So you need to keep growing. You need to keep adding value to yourself and everyone around you. Listen to what you have to listen to. Read what you have to read. Just know. And never be caught on fresh.
Never.
Never. See, never be caught on fresh. First impression goes a long way. A very See, just love yourself enough to be valuable by everybody around you. And wherever you find yourself, know what's going on there and be useful to your situation, be useful to your circumstances. There are some companies that if one person wants to leave, they're like, this one go. How? They'll try to do this, try to do that.
Yeah.
But another person wants to leave, they'll be like, it's not because
Can we get her a cake, perhaps?
it's not because that person has two heads, or then you hear all the haters saying it's because he used to do this. No, some people are just so valuable that people can't resist them. You have this aura that when you enter, everybody wants to talk to you. If Luke had that aura, do you think Campbell would be looking at him on the floor?
Oh, you'll be proposing.
Obviously not.
It was the proposal for me.
Obviously not. So you
That was
just
very
have
sad.
to
Was
know
sad.
your worth. You just have to know how beautiful and amazing you are. And then when it comes to love, please don't be selfish. If you know it gets into that point of being selfish, it's not by force to be in the relationship. Walk away.
Take it out.
Walk away. You don't have to manipulate people into your feelings or try to make people look stupid for doing what they do. Because Emily had to endure, and when she stopped enduring, it was more like she was the bitch.
Yeah.
But he drove her crazy. And then what did she get at the end? With her sacrifices and everything. And women keep going through all that, but they keep quiet. And when you see a scenario whereby a woman did something else, they'll say, fear women. Why won't we be wicked? When we try to be nice.
Fear woman, fear woman.
And then the only thing men do to us is take advantage of our niceness. Stay wicked, my girl. This men, they don't learn anything. They learn it the hard way. Stay
Please,
wicked.
can and won't be used against us because
See, a powerful woman. You see all these men, they like it when a woman is stubborn and knows her worth. Oh, he's saying this, yes, sir. My lord, bow. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't respect your man. Respect him.
Okay.
Be submissive. Be that is a woman, but know your
class.
worth. Know your worth, know your value, and know everything.
Thank you guys. So let us know in the comment section what you think about the movie and also about today's episode. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel if you're watching on Quintessia's channel. If you're watching on my channel, subscribe to her. And then for Jaja, please
follow me on Instagram, Jaja_the brand. Drop mic.
Jaja the brand.
Jaja the brand.
Yeah, so make sure you follow us on all our social handles.
Much, guys. Everything will be in the description box, so just tap on it, check for us, follow us, like, share. We'll be bringing more. This is episode 1. You guys are going to see more. Bye, guys.
Bye.